And we're live with the next episode of the Raiders Rambles. I am Joel, your just for today tired chief host of the show, and joining me is none other than my co-host Noble.
Jesus Christ!
Everyone.
Bro needs coffee. Oh shit! Look at that, hey Vera.
Yeah, today we have a totally not a knockoff Santa, our candy corn doggo, Evira.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what's up, guys? Yes, now it is December, officially the holiday season. Yeah, that's all I gotta say, I guess, for now. It's been a pretty bonkers week, so I'm really looking forward to the show. Hope you are
Yeah.
too.
I'm
Sure
just
am
amazed.
too.
I'm just amazed they
It's
couldn't
been
give you a proper
cold
red
lately on Long Island.
Santa hat.
Oh my goodness. Oh, thank. But yeah, like yesterday, it was 29 degrees with the wind chill. It felt like 17 degrees out Fahrenheit. That is that's not good.
It's fucking cold.
It's brutal.
Yeah.
It's so brutal. Oh my goodness. Especially like when you're working outside, because like sometimes I have to, and ouch, I can't do it. I turn into like a candy corn popsicle.
Frozen over.
Sometimes it
and
is what it is.
Yeah. And of course, without further ado, we have joining us today on the show, Gil.
Hey guys, how's it going? We love to be around here, talk even more shit with everyone.
Oh yeah. Well, if you must know, the reason for my tiredness is because I have been awake for the past 14 hours, and the only thing that kept me up was a lot of coffee, a tea, and a 1.5 hour nap.
Holy
because I
shit!
sacrificed all sleep.
Holy
Why are
shit!
you torturing yourself?
Yeah, well, what happened?
Just-
Why 14? Why are you awake for so long, man? Work?
Well, on top of waking up early for my job on Friday and I hadn't slept, it's because I was asked to take someone home who lives far away from where I am because he was abandoned.
Holy shit!
No. It's because he came down to town properly and then of course the worker who took him there basically did a runner, with leaving him with no way to get back home, and because he
What the
doesn't
fuck?
drive, yeah. Well, of course, abandonment is never fun.
Jesus Christ! Yeah. Holy shit!
Yeah, so of course this whole thing I had to drive him up, then come back down and all that. If nothing else, this whole thing was driven by, well, excuse the pun, just being there for a friend.
Mm-hmm.
And more. So,
No.
It's not fun when I had to drive 4 hours up there. Well, one way, and then another 4 hours to get back home. And by the time I got there, I was like, nah, I'm not going to survive this back to back. I have to take a nap, and I napped for like 1.5 hours.
That and also work as well too, which is a big thing.
Well, no, I had work the day before. Like, I finished my job, and then of course I got asked out of the blue to take friend home. Because yeah, and this was like late at night.
Holy shit! Yeah, which makes it even more interesting, huh?
Yeah, I'm literally just running on nothing but sheer.
Oh my god! And so actually, I do.
Coffee.
Oh yeah, coffee. Can't forget about coffee, right? And also, I mean, like a bit of a long story short. Long time ago, many moons ago, I once went to a 10-hour shift with only 30 minutes of sleep.
I'm actually surprised. Like if you did not faint, then that would be a miracle in and of itself.
Well, Monster Energy kept me up.
Yeah.
Energy
I mean,
drinks
caffeine can help Wow. But Joel, but did you feel any other symptoms? Like, were you like mentally
I
fatigued
well,
or anything? Did you hallucinate or anything crazy?
n- no.
Sometimes it can
I do
happen.
wish I had. They sold the energy drink named after yours truly down here.
Hey.
Oh yeah, a jolt of energy.
Oh yeah.
Don't call her. Yeah, no, this is. I would consider this. My day was like, woke up at 4:30 as I normally do, a.m. Get to work, do my whole day, then get told to calm everything out. Didn't take a nap in between, so I was awake for all the way for the better part of like 22
Ugh.
hours. Took a 1.5 hour nap, and now yeah. It's a miracle I even drove 4 hours nonstop and got home safe.
Yeah, thank goodness you're okay. Because like, it's very dangerous when you're tired and driving. I think the
Yeah,
MythBusters did a thing about that, right? Didn't they do like tired driving versus drunk driving or something like that?
Yeah. I think I mean something like that. It would. Yeah.
hmm
But
Or
of
maybe it was
course,
texting and driving.
yeah,
yeah.
something like that.
Do not recommend. Would not
Yeah.
recommend if you ever had to
Yeah,
get
no way.
in a bad situation. But alas, we've got stuff. We have a ton of stuff to go through in this week, and boy, did we hit the mother load! Let me tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, to start things off, we've got a good recommendation for to start our Christmas wish list off. Of course, this is posted by Pete Hegseth, the man in charge of the U.S. Department of War. Yes, a story for the kids, a classic Franklin story. Franklin targets narco terrorists.
Holy shit! Yeah. They got modern equipment on a Huey helicopter.
Now, for those who are listening, this is about the recent Franklin memes that have gone viral about Franklin, the beloved turtle that all millennials know, originally from Canada. Was a childhood staple, kind of like Little Bear, Winnie the Pooh, stuff like that, back
Mm-hmm.
in the day. And now
Well,
he has been memed to all living goodness. And these are just fantastic. We have the title. He also had a bunch of children's books and a television show, animated series.
oh
Franklin
yeah,
targets narco terrorists. Oh my
yeah.
goodness!
Hey, I mean,
He has been memed.
oh yeah. I mean, like for example, too. I mean, like he pretty much became a Counter Strike character.
It has, with the power of AI, I turn Franklin and I casually give Franklin a rocket launcher and a helicopter.
Yeah, but
I
of
have to
course,
wonder who's going to be next.
well,
Oh, actually, I had somebody actually throw ideas at me because he was aghast at the idea of Franklin being turned into a meme, and thus, when he passed around these ideas, he said, what's next? Is the U.S. government going to meme on someone like Peppa Pig or Rupert?
ah, don't be too
Yes.
surprised.
Rupert.
Well, I mean, you guys also forgetting about like the classic like JJ the airplane. That was a big one too. I remember. Elmo, yes, Elmo has also been memed as well too. Dora the Explorer was not spared. Who else are we missing? Quite a few of them, right?
Oh yeah, they've
Yes, yes,
actually
yeah,
memed
you're right.
Franklin, deporting Dora the Explorer.
Or shooting her.
They did. All right. So, do we have any more
Oh
Franklin
yeah.
images?
There's a couple more of my favorites that I'm
There's the
bringing
one even I
down.
sent you there too.
Here we go. Here's another one that's good for our times. Franklin visits a college campus.
Oh my god.
You know,
Oh my goodness! And he's a. So this is
Oh my god.
Steven Crowder.
Uh,
mhm.
yeah, or I don't know. Charlie Kirk too. He used to do that.
No,
Well,
no. Well, wait. Didn't Charlie Kirk? Well, I know Charlie Kirk did this, but
Yeah, I think
I
Steven
thought
Crowder was
Steven
the man
Crowder
who
started.
became the meme, and Charlie Kirk just probably, took the thing and ran with it as well in that
and took it a
sense.
step further
But
too.
the fact that they put Franklin in his place though, like as someone like Charlie Kirk going to a campus, like okay. It's pretty awesome that they didn't make him woke. Like they didn't turn Franklin into some kind of like Antifa
Oh
communist,
no, no, no! It's because
transgender.
after Pete Hegseth did this, all the good people on Twitter basically memed the heck out of this, and got and I'm happy with the results. All right, here's another one of my favorites. That was memed. Here's another one that we need for our time. Franklin flipped the table at an inclusive church.
Oh my god.
The camera on the head looks a bit wrong.
Yeah, that's it because it's AI generated.
Yeah.
Well, it's getting letters better, and like where see it says all are welcome. Like I can read that. See it says love and love. Okay.
Yeah.
And
it's not
has
perfect.
the rainbow flag and the bear.
Yeah, it's not it's like it. The
It's not perfect.
The whole consistency leaves much to be desired, but it's there. It gets the gist and the aesthetics right, and you just can't help but love. But
sorry. Yeah, you just can't help but love it.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's one of those things that you have to cleanse the temple out of the out of that all that evil degenerate woke shit that has no place in a church.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a turtle beaver on the lower left?
Yep.
Yes,
it is.
What?
Two of them. There's
and
two
right
of them
as well. Oh,
yeah,
there's two of them. Yeah. What?
It's AI, man. Like it has the overactive imagination. Maybe like humans do to combine them both because it can.
Hold on a
what
sec,
would stop
guys.
someone?
Yeah, hold on a
what
sec.
would stop someone from using this image and printing their own book, like physically going to a publisher for maybe $1,000 or something, or maybe less than that? You can publish your own book and make 100-something copies and sell it to a bookstore. And this was on the shelves in the kids section, right?
Well,
Franklin
there's
sits
also
the table of all the gays.
well,
What if
there's
someone
also
actually did that?
Hey Jolt, pull up the image back up again. There's something big we also overlooked too.
Oh.
Yeah, the cross, way in the back, it's upside down.
Yes, hold on a second. I see what you've noticed.
Yes, I'm glad you've seen it as well too.
I mean, it's one of those. I mean, I think he may have inadvertently done the whole, St. Peter's cross, and that's something that.
Or maybe AI knew.
Yes. Now, it's actually gone. The memes have gone so great up to the point where the publishers of the Franklin book had to make a statement out of this book, out of what's happened.
Was it a real statement? Like, did they actually make this statement themselves? Because I don't know if it's real.
Yeah. Kids Can Press. This is
the
actual tweet from Kids Can Press, the publisher of these Franklin books. Here's what they had to say. Franklin the Turtle is a beloved Canadian icon who has inspired generations of children and stands for kindness, empathy, and inclusivity. We strongly condemn any denigrating, violent, or unauthorized use of Franklin's name or image which directly contradicts these values.
About that, well, oh man, we could definitely say that Pepe the Frog used to be in a similar position. That now Franklin the Turtle takes the spotlight.
For a new generation of nostalgic millennials, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much, or disgruntled millennials.
Hey man, I remember Franklin growing up. Classic.
Yeah, me too. I remember quite a couple of things
song was
too
so
growing up.
You remember his intro song, right? Franklin. Like, oh man, it was groovy.
Yeah.
And now I see Franklin as a freaking patriot, lighting up the terrorists. Hell yeah.
Hey, I remember Blue's
Right?
Clues
That's
too.
great.
Hey, Vera, you remember Blue's Clues too?
You mean,
Yeah,
do I
yeah,
remember Blues Clues as
yeah.
well?
Blues
Yes, I
Clues.
do.
Yeah, you remember the original presenter too? That when he got replaced with someone else. Well, it turns out that bro, he went into the special forces. So the irony isn't quite lost there.
Uh,
Yeah,
what?
I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
I didn't. Okay,
And
I
also,
didn't know that.
here's another thing as well too that you probably didn't know too. But do you know which child's toy company, also makes equipment for the military? Leapfrog. So now you now you now see what I mean, right?
Yeah, when you said that, I just imagine the buttons on submarines. Like when you click them, they make animal sounds. Anyways, I don't know what
Well,
you're talking about.
I mean, you got to keep the Marines trained somehow, right?
I know it's.
Anyways, yeah, what's next on the list there, Jolt?
I mean, honestly, I just cannot get over how hardcore the U.S. government has been with the meme game. It's nuts.
Wait, oh, hold on a sec. Can you highlight a comment there real quick, Jolt? Boombox here says, wait, Mattel doesn't make M16s anymore? Yeah, I mean,
No, they moved to AK-47s now.
yeah, pretty much.
And we all know that Lego makes landmines. That's just a fact.
Oh,
Domestic
that's
and foreign.
oh yeah, that's also a good point too. Yeah, so we can definitely see, how childhood, connects to adult life in that kind of sense, huh?
I mean, of course, are the ones making toys for children.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, you have a little future soldier in the works.
Maybe Marine. You never know.
Bro, playing with Kinects growing up. My friends and I built guns out of them and shot each other with them. It was great.
Ah, yes, I remember them days.
Oh, it's great stuff.
Hey,
Like,
you got something to
Keep
show
that
us,
on
eh,
YouTube.
Vera? Oh my God, look at that. Bro's an engineer.
oh, there you
Wow.
go.
That's awesome.
That's just fire what I shoot.
Speaking of which, hey Joel, that also reminded me of something. You got time, to squeeze in a little video? I remember something as well too.
Um, not sure. What was the one thing you had in mind? To be honest, I mean,
Yes. Perfect. And this one here is actually from the official YouTube channel of the United States Marine Corps. Well, Corps. God damn.
I can't believe you said that wrong in the first place.
Yeah. Ah. Well, yeah. Here it is. I just sent you. It's sent to you on DMs.
Alright, hold on a second. Marines battle children with toys. Oh, they're
This is
having a
actually.
literal. It's like they're having a literal Nerf war.
Yeah, it's actually one of the most wholesome contents from the
See,
USMC could ever do.
Toy guns are actually great for that sort of thing.
Yes, indeed. Could you actually? I mean, if you got time, to show it up to broadcast this for all to see.
I honestly, I kind of do not want to get into too much trouble using YouTube to
Oh,
YouTube things out.
ooh, yes.
Yeah,
Good point. Good point.
without
But
getting
yeah.
I would
without
say
getting
that
a copyright strike or whatever.
toy bang bangs are definitely good for a young boy's development.
Oh yeah,
I
definitely.
believe so. That is. I think that's to surmise that because back in the day, we had our cap bang bangs, and my friends and I, instead of using Connects to build all the sets or just you can build whatever you want from them. We
True.
decided to build those things and then go at it.
And did it
It
work?
was great.
And did it work?
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness, we had a blast.
Holy
It
shit!
was awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Look it up on YouTube. I just like a guy named Perfect Duck. He makes some cool stuff.
Oh, cool.
Well, I would not be surprised. But on the other hand, I mean, unfortunately, got some bad news that Boombox had had shown us. The nasty fact that Danish cookies are made in India. Could you highlight that comment over there, Jolt, please?
Is it the nasty
Yes.
Danish cookies made in India? Well,
Mm-hmm.
this is.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. I mean, there's another one from Boombox saying that they wish that they never banned laser tag. Now, who in the world would ever ban laser tag? On God.
Because of lasers.
Of course, it would be lasers. Next
Yeah,
up
laser
is
tag was so fun.
yeah, but then exactly like what are you supposed to expect? Like they're gonna ban AI tag?
Nah.
Yeah, you can do that.
Heck, no, but like I mean, we played laser tag a friggin' year ago with the Raiders guys, and dude,
I mean, I would not be surprised in the slightest if someone somewhere out there would be managed to get ChatGPT to create a never-ending game of like an arcade shooter, which they just connect a long lost light gun like to the screen, and just start shooting, you just playing with it. Now that would be cool.
well, in
Gil,
these days, we'd basically get the viewer to put on a VR kit.
Oh shit, you're
there
right.
is already an AI game that will generate scenes for you. You just run around and shoot things.
Oh, fun.
But yeah,
No,
now we've got the next thing to move on to, and this is kind of a bit of a sudden thing that I had just stumbled upon.
uh-huh.
Take a look at this though. All right, Netflix to
Oh
acquire
boy.
Warner Brothers following the separation of Discovery Global for a total enterprise value of $82.7 billion.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So,
This is big.
Netflix is going to acquire Warner Brothers Discovery, and and all the stuff that's under Warner Brothers' library is going to be owned and under the Netflix umbrella.
True.
Yes.
Now,
And
think about
the
this
first
for a
thing I
minute.
thought of when I saw this
Uh,
move happen. Oh, I'm sorry. What was that?
Go ahead,
Noble?
Noble.
To think about this for a minute. Blockbuster had the opportunity to buy Netflix back in the day.
Yeah, I heard about
It
that.
could be. Could you
They did?
imagine
Oh, yeah,
if
you're right. Yes,
Blockbuster?
they did. Oh my goodness.
Could you
Oh, because of the
imagine
service that they provide with the DVDs.
if Blockbuster was if they did successfully buy it and then ran with Netflix and instead changed its name to Blockbuster, it could be the headline could read Blockbuster to buy Warner Brothers. That would have been
Yes.
insane.
Holy shit, it would have.
In a different timeline, right? Wow. Could you
Colossal,
imagine?
colossal lost opportunity there.
Oh my goodness. Well, the first thing I thought of when Netflix buys Warner Brothers was now that they own all of their properties, they're going to have the Netflix original series of. They're going to ruin everything from
All of those properties.
the
But then again,
Animaniac
look,
to Batman to
if you think
they're
about
going to
it,
do some shit.
Yep.
I thought maybe they've already been all the stuff that's been ruined can already be ruined even further. So let's have a look at some of the stuff that Netflix is set to acquire. Shows and movies
Oh yes,
such as
please. That's
The
exactly
Big
my
Bang
thought.
Theory, The Sopranos, Game of Thrones, The Wizard of Oz, the DC Universe will join Netflix's extensive portfolio, including Wednesday, Money Heist, Bridgerton, Adolescence, and Extraction.
The thing
So,
is, we should not ever forget about the fact that Warner Bros. They were the ones behind the Stop Online Piracy Act from way back then, and well, years later they had the audacity to try it again too. And now, Netflix is the one who put the leash around their necks too. So we can only imagine just how the fuck this is gonna look down the line.
Well, let's see. It says in quotes, this acquisition brings together two pioneering entertaining businesses, combining Netflix's innovation, global reach, and best-in-class streaming services with Warner Brothers' century-long legacy of world-class storytelling. So basically, they're hyping themselves up here and saying this is going to be a great merger and everyone's going to love it. For
Are you sure
how much
about
was
it?
it? $82 billion. That was how much they paid.
Yeah, are you sure about
That they
that?
even have that amount of capital.
Oh, they
Yeah.
would. I mean, of course, they're basically the thing, in among the leaders of the streaming service bubble right now. So you can probably bet on it that they do have that much capital, or if not, they'll just do what everyone does and casually go into debt for it.
So
Yeah.
it was 87 or no 82.7 something like that $billion. Wow, I didn't know Warner Brothers was worth that much. That's pretty impressive.
I
Well,
mean,
considering their back catalog and exactly what the company is, I'm not surprised.
indeed,
I would have guessed there were maybe half of that. I would say maybe
the
15 to like or even less. Like 15 to 20 billion would have made more sense.
true. But the problem is that, well, they were also the ones behind the like once again the Stop Online Piracy Act, which flopped every time they tried, and so they wasted
Yeah.
about like a good chunk of their treasury on those programs, which let's just say, I mean, like if they hadn't done that, let's just say that Warner Bros. Would still be a more, well, would have less leashes around their necks.
Hmm.
So in that sense, what do you think this all will mean? Like, I mean, you've got all these Warner Brothers properties and all of that, and good grief! Like you will have things like friggin' Looney Tunes being a Netflix original.
Yeah, that's the thing I was more scared about, the whole Netflix original thing, because they're going to be, unless the pendulum's swinging the other direction and we're getting out of the woke nonsense. I still think they're going to pull some nonsense and maybe destroy some more franchises, probably,
Wait a moment.
Well,
Yeah.
because
look, it really
that might
depends
that
on
might
who they
occur.
have as the showrunner. Right now, we're in the
Sure.
situation of waiting for Stargate to get a reboot or a continuation or whatever they're doing. So it's going to be fun to see whether or not it goes down the hill of all the popular franchises that have basically just been, thrown off a cliff.
Yeah, it's been like abandoned in a shelf for God knows how long. Not to
Next
mention,
thing everything
Yeah.
knows, like everything also, like there's more deeper implications to all of this, because now if you want to make if things want to make a game under a property that now belongs under the Netflix umbrella, like a Warner Brothers game in that regard, you're gonna start seeing games on the cover that have the Netflix logo on it.
not to mention the fact that, well, would it be a surprise to anyone if a lot of their content would be AI generated too?
I'm sure it will be. They're obviously working with it right now. I'm sure Disney has already invested a lot in this.
You know, the Wish
Disney. I'm
movie.
sorry. I mean, like, well, basically every company is doing this anyway, whether it be Netflix or others. Netflix is as well. Of course they are. I think there's already AI movies on Netflix. Like
Yeah,
there are. So
the
yeah, there. It's just kind of going to be like YouTube, making more slop like that. But it's going to get better. It's going to get more advanced where you can't tell the difference,
that's a big of a bit of a
or
problem
at the
too.
very least, you wouldn't care. If it's a good movie or a medium-ish movie, you wouldn't care. You throw it on in the background. All right, the kids will watch it, whatever.
Well, I
And it's going to
mean,
outcompete humans. It already is, man.
it's only a matter of time by then.
I can ask it to, eventually it'll get to a point where we're not there yet, but you can make a whole script, animate this whole thing, have Tobey Maguire play old Spider-Man. We discussed this before of how you can literally just be able to do this, and then there'll be no need for like directors and playwrights anymore.
Right, and here's the thing
Yeah,
too, like what will actually happen, because Warner Brothers still pushes out movies to the big screen, and Netflix does the whole streaming gig. What does this mean for like the
Yeah,
whole
so I can see how Warner Brothers will benefit from that. Like if they are brought out by Netflix, then do they still have their own identity though? Like, will Warner Brothers as their own, like, will they still exist as a subsidiary,
I have my doubts,
as a
but
studio?
maybe. I have my doubts,
Right?
but
Like, they're not
maybe.
going to go away forever. like their whole team. Like I wonder how that affects the people that work there and how that's going to affect price of watching Warner Brothers content.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you think it'll be less expensive or more expensive? Like, how's this going to benefit us, right?
Right, because all that means is that everything's just going to be all absorbed and consolidated to the point where all you need is just a basic master plan at that point, given
Indeed.
enough time.
The thing is about that is because the whole modern industry game plan is the less you spend, you get to charge it by more too. Charge it more money, for the customers to.
No, it's
Well,
more like as long as you can keep subscribing to it.
yes, that's also another big
No,
big
no.
issue too.
The smart business decision would be to guarantee a lower in prices while incentivizing advertisers to come to your platform because your prices are lower for customers. That way, more people will see it, and advertisers see that and say, okay, we're going to give you money because there's more people coming to your services because you're cheaper. That's how you think in like 3D, right? Like 3D chess. You have
Mm-hmm.
to be a step ahead of just blade out price.
Oh yeah. The thing
So
is about the
that's
thing.
what I would do if I ran a company like that.
And the thing about that is also about. I mean, if it ever works that way, because not everyone, not every company works on the same standard. I would say.
And they can't afford to also lower their prices. Sometimes with constraints, they can't necessarily afford to be cheaper than their competition. That's true as well. So
Avira,
there's those
technically, in some
things.
cases, lowering the price can actually make you more money.
In some
That's
cases,
what I'm saying.
yes.
Yeah, that's exactly what I would do. Yeah, to incentivize advertisement because more people will come to it because it's cheaper.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the problem,
exactly.
but the pricing is just only a part of the whole marketing scenario. I would say.
Yeah, but in this case, if Netflix buys Warner Brothers, how is that going to affect people that already have Netflix if they want to watch a Warner Brother movie, right? Is Netflix
Yeah,
going to make it cheaper or not, more accessible or not? How is it going to be good for the consumer at the end of the day? Like,
pretty
what's the
much.
thing here?
Pretty much.
So is it a good thing or a bad thing? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't have Netflix, so I don't know if this is good or bad for me.
Hmm. I mean, you never know because I mean, eventually, all this battle is gonna affect the entire, entertainment industry as a whole.
Okay, but like how though? Like right now, how is it affecting people that have, let's say, a Netflix subscription and they like certain Warner Brothers movies? Now they can watch those, I guess,
Yeah, they
on
can watch
Netflix,
Yes.
like
which is
all
good.
they can watch the entire
Okay.
Warner Brothers catalog from with their Netflix subscription. That it's just made it a lot easier to do such a thing.
Of course.
But
I mean,
in the
And
future,
yeah,
yeah, and of course with the future now, all any future Warner Brothers movies will probably have the name of the studio plus the Netflix logo, and of course we're going to be a bit dubious as to it'll either premiere on Netflix or on the big screen cinema first.
true, true. If I mean, like, depending on what kind of direction all this monopoly is taking.
Yeah, that's why I said, give
I
it enough time and
yeah.
you just need to subscribe to this master plan that gives it all to you.
And
But
also subscribe to the remote as well, because you need to pay for the
Jesus
remote.
Christ.
Yeah, of course, you need
Yes.
to subscribe to the accessory packs.
And not to mention as well too that some of the remote controls I've seen some model they have a built-in paying pad thing.
Yeah, no, you have to subscribe to the to unlock the ability to to for certain functions.
Yes, that's also a big thing too, like the fucking Teslas too.
Exactly, cars are one thing, and that's another thing that we are gonna segue just a minute into with cars and all and stuff that's plaguing the car industry. But I guess in the end, if you've just before we wrap this segment up, if you've got an existing Netflix subscription, I don't think you've really got much to be worried about. You just keep that one going, and then you have easier access to the old Warner Brothers movies and shows.
True.
So yeah, so there you go. Ah, And of course, I did mention, cars being a problem these days with all the subscription thing, but this is going to be take a bit of a different direction regarding that. So we have something that is rightfully deserved from when we had discovered it a little while ago.
Money
Okay,
go vroom.
that's right.
Well,
Jaguar, yes.
Jaguar Land Rover fired the man who designed the Jaguar Type 00 concept. And of course, again, the headline is just underselling it, but we know, yeah, they absolutely fudged it.
You said underselling,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
type
But
00.
Yep.
Yes.
You
Wait,
can't
so-
go lower than 00 unless it's in the
So
They
name.
hang on,
said
hold
in
on.
their own marketing style, they're like, we don't sell cars for now. Like, what?
So what the fuck are you selling then?
Yeah.
The concept, the idea.
So the Type 00, how many did they actually manage to sell?
It's a
None.
concept car, a prototype.
Oh, so
nothing.
they haven't released them at all. And
No,
it's fired.
it is a prototype.
Okay.
It is a-
Yeah.
They sure
Is
fucking
Is it
have.
set to release? Is it set to release soon?
It would have been
has-
set to release soon, but maybe in a twist of events,
They fucked up.
prototype could actually have been scrapped and maybe repurposed into, oh goodness knows, maybe an old-fashioned car with petrol instead of electric.
Oh yeah.
Oh no! So they built their whole thing. They spent goodness how many millions of dollars with all their top engineers to build this flagship car, and then they said, "Okay, never mind. Let's just scrap it."
Yeah,
Okay,
basically.
bye. Like that's
Well,
it.
basically, the blurb goes like this.
What happened?
Yeah, exactly. Jerry McGovern, JLR's chief creative officer, has been fired, prompted by JLR's new CEO. So Jaguar basically got a new CEO, fired the guy who basically fudged the business up with that disastrous
Mhm.
concept car and the space age models who who they were trying to sell instead of the cars.
Yeah. I mean, I get it that the guy was trying to make a sort of I kind of doubt. I mean, they're going to try to make like a competitor to Tesla or something like that too. I don't know.
No, I think it was the weird marketing. Wait, so they actually fired the guy that approved the weird commercials of how they're not really even caring about their sales.
Right,
Like,
just
didn't they
saying-
sell like less than 100 cars last year or
yeah.
something wild like
Remember-
that? Some kind of
actually,
nonsense like
I got some statistics. Like they said that Jaguar sales figures like basically collapsed on the onset of the rebranding. Like it reduced like
Yeah.
really, really sharply.
worldwide. I think they less than 100. I believe it was. Like they just stopped. What the bonkers? Like that's not how you run a business, my guy.
They didn't even
So
care
yeah,
anymore.
of course they'd fire this dude. Goodness gracious, he should never have been in charge of anything. Whoever approved those bonkers commercials and all their goofy art projects, like that looked, high value production and whatnot, but that does not sell cars.
Yep.
I don't,
Oh yeah.
I don't know
I
what
mean,
they were selling.
if you've forgotten
happened?
already what what Jaguar did, it's that they basically tried to sell these space age models with funky fashion senses out of a B-rate science fiction like this.
Yeah. What?
And they
This
tried to
is
go
a-
for the Alphabet Mafia's approach to, moving forward.
And
Yeah.
Moving forward the way they allow.
Yeah, they're regressive, quote unquote, progressive ideology.
And of course, this for a logo change, it's basically a JR, JJJR. How do you read this?
Yeah, J.J. Abrams
Yeah.
hasn't exactly done very good with a lot of the movies he's put out lately, has he? Or at least directed.
It looks. It kind of looks like
yeah.
It kind of looks like a villain. It looks like
a
yeah, but it looks like what a villain from Batman would do. I mean, whatever. It was their logo.
Like as an ashtray or something. Yeah.
yeah. You think, like, in their wildest dreams, they could basically get a Bond villain or something to drive that shit? Nah.
Maybe.
I mean, if it ever was a success, maybe. But even then, I doubt it.
As like a prop car, maybe, like in the background, something
Oof.
like that. If that's what the design they're going for. Maybe to compete with Tesla, I can kind of see that. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't buy one.
Yeah, that's gonna a bit of a big stretch for anyone to go for that kind of car.
Right.
I wonder what price they would have been sold for, like 3 times.
Actually, they were advertising they were going to sell this for £100,000, which is a
Yep, I
considerably
was gonna say about
$100,000.
$100,000.
Yeah,
More
like,
that would be more than $100,000, man.
Like what
So
the fuck
about
were they
130,
thinking?
120.
Yeah, $125,000, $130,000.
Invest
Okay.
in the British pound. It's higher than the dollar.
Yeah, like about 100. You're right, $130 or so, give or take, plus
Yep.
plus or minus 5%.
I think the
Yep.
euro's even higher.
So yeah, so it makes you wonder just why.
Yeah. It's,
I don't
It
know.
really makes you wonder.
yeah, well, for that, and it hasn't even. It's not even a finished product.
Yeah, I don't think it ever
Just-
will be.
It's still, I don't think it ever will be. It's just, it's a prototype, and yet,
Good lord.
yeah. So, in that sense, maybe on that sidetrack, maybe it's time Jaguar can basically turn their fortunes around, and and get this car sales back up and reinstate the old logo that they had.
Yeah, their unique way of going. Nah, it ain't working out, Chief.
Yeah, again, of course, we all know that car industry is basically plagued with problems and all of that, but still.
Oh my god, tell me about it. Oh, the weird shit they come
What
up with
kind of problems,
for the
like
fucking gun.
with the battery or something?
Everything.
I mean, it's not just electric cars that are, of course, that Jaguar wants to try and get a slice of the pie with, but the whole, important features that have been locked behind paywalls that you have to pay the dealer to subscribe to get access to unlock the features.
So then the question is it's not just for new cars. The problem is if it's gonna be for used cars. You know what I mean?
Oh, they can't really do much for used car unless, of course, you buy the car brand new and then, of course, sell it back to the used market. Then that in itself presents bigger problems.
Exactly, because if you were to sell your used car back to the dealership, they would just screw you over.
Oh no! Even if you sell it to a used car dealer or a private sale, you'd basically get screwed over because of all that stuff. And you try to go back and you want the extra features from the dealership. Good luck.
Yeah. So the best part, would just rip off all the electronic components and just put traditional components in it.
So, and of course, you've got people saying, "Do not buy a car from try not avoid as much as possible buying a car brand new from the 2020s, if at
Good
all."
lord. Yeah.
Yes, because they're wanting to know exactly how much sex you're having in the vehicle.
That's a
Among
big
other
thing,
things.
yeah.
That is a big thing.
The classic blacklight test. Damn it.
Yes, no way to escape that thing.
What? From the 2020s? They mean like from 2020 on,
Yeah,
I guess.
or
could
just
say that.
from until it's like 2 years ago.
Well, honestly, I would just probably say, if you can help it, try not to buy a car from 2020 onwards.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, granted, I really don't like the electronic feature of there's no keyhole in the door, and the ignition.
Not to
come
mention,
on, it's like putting a key in the ignition.
Yeah.
That's you. Dude, that's how you start a fucking car. All right, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
None of this button crap. Oh,
Now,
Yes.
Avira, there's something else when it comes to EVs. You also have to make sure that it's going to be fox-proof, or at least you put it in a fox-proof
Oh,
location.
that's right. Yeah, right, because
Oof.
there was a story I was told about how electric car owners in Ireland have had their batteries chewed out on, and foxes were blamed for it.
Nasty
The little
little
Here
fuckers.
bastards.
Yeah, the little
for
fuckers.
you. Here
Fucking
we
tails.
go. Yeah, Tails. It's
what were
your
they trying to?
freaking fault that this happened.
Oh
So
my god! What
tweeted
were
this,
they trying to get at? Oh, Foxes. Okay, Fox
Well,
is blamed after more than 40 cars have brakes damaged in a nighttime attacks. Whoa!
What the fuck? What?
Uh,
Why the brake lines? You trying to
Fox,
drink the brake
foxes or
fluid?
other wildlife, causing thousands of pounds worth of damage and to dozens of electric cars, specifically. Oh, he's so cute though.
Yes, but of
Aw.
course,
that
trying to fucking drink like brake line fluid.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Like, what are they trying to get at? So, foxes could be to blame after dozens of cars in Dublin neighborhood were damaged. Around 40 electric vehicles they've been left damaged, with bills totaling, thousands of euros. Okay,
and
wildlife
Shit.
expert talking to the broadcaster suggested them. Okay, they're just repeating the headline basically.
right,
Oh,
like Fox
Garrett
maybe the
O'Connor.
cause.
Oh, he found he was unable to start his car in the morning there, Julia. Oh, I turned on my ignition and I got the warning lights on. Oh my goodness, that'll be the sensor lights, he told the news. I brought my car into the mechanic and he down indeed he said these wires there, my laddie, underneath your car. They've been savaged by the foxes, they have been down there, be my laddie.
It's a bit Scottish of you, Avira.
Yes, well, I'm just reading in
Yeah,
character there.
you are totally getting into the spirit of it, and I really love it. It's perfect.
So
Mhm.
goodness, the foxes attack the cars. That's yikes.
It's a funny thing. Like, of course, like now this it went on. Like 40 different cars got damaged, thousands of damage, of euros basically of damage fees got racked up by the foxes, or were they? So here's this segment paragraph here. Biodiversity officer at Trinity College Dublin, Collie Ennis, told RT, foxes and rodents may be pine martens. They are attracted to the heat. They're attracted to anything they can chew, like your dog chews your couch chair in your home.
Oh, okay. That kind of makes sense. Like they're attracted to
Alright.
the warmth of, like, if you just parked your car and it's getting freezing outside, they'll be attracted to the warmth.
Could
Okay.
be. Yeah.
And
could
this is the
be.
reason
I
why
get it.
people end up. This is the reason why people end up running over their pet cats. It's because the cat likes to go and sleep
Oh.
inside the actual vehicle, and yeah, well,
Ooh.
bye-bye.
Like if they were left outside and like they're Oh, okay.
Now, here's the next
Interesting.
paragraph to continue on. There are new parts in cars that are made up of organic materials that are even more attractive to the likes of rodents who will actually make a meal out of them, especially in newer cars.
Environmental
So
people, I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you, foxes.
Wait,
Lord.
so it's actually edible for them, or I thought eating any
No,
part of a car would pretty much be poison.
Avira, it's more tantalizing. It's more interesting, the fact that it's something else that's possibly edible. It's like, oh, well, I'll try to eat it anyway. I mean, rodents.
It's organic. It doesn't mean it's necessarily edible, but it's like more, it's not exactly like synthetic. It's less synthetic than, using plastic or, petroleum-based derivative product.
You can buy erasers that
Okay.
smell like strawberries or bananas, that sort of shit.
I guess. Okay.
Like shampoo,
don't-
for example.
Yeah, like
The only
Sure.
problem is the foxes and other
like
animals
a
don't
soap
realize
bar,
that it's not
for
edible.
example. It's
So
like,
at least if the foxes eat it, it's not going to kill them, right? Like they'll be okay.
Oh, potentially could actually kill them, cause a long,
Good.
painful,
Okay.
slow death. But
Ugh. Well,
Yeah.
But why is this happening now all of a sudden? Like why didn't this happen last year or last season? Like,
Could
is
have been
there
a
like a new
formula
material
change.
all of a sudden?
right,
or-
like what are they making
And
their
it's
electric
just in
cars out
one
of?
place?
well,
That's
the other
I
thing
don't
is, The other thing is that the actual piping may have degraded, or at least start to degrade. Something could have been sprayed on it, and the smells just changed, and the foxes are gone. I wonder if this is edible.
Probably.
This is funny though. Like the last paragraph here. The way to kind of defend your car against this is to invest in some sleeve covers, some chew-proof sleeve covers for all those cables, all those tubes, and that will prevent the animals from having a nibble on your brand new motor.
Yeah, about that.
That's so much work.
You know, the fun thing
The
is,
whole like protection.
Tesla can't turn around and put AM radios into their cars. I'm pretty sure they're going to find it near impossible to turn around and produce cars that are animal proof.
Cybertruck, for example, too, right?
Well, that's not even waterproof.
Or like you don't have to worry about the car part thieves basically using a grinder to cut up your car parts. The foxes will do that for you instead.
True,
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, right.
You
They
never
can
know.
chew right
And the-
through it.
And
They
you
might
know
be
what?
working together, too.
The best part about this kind of wildlife is that it's absolutely perfect for the automotive industry. It means that people either have to keep going buy new parts or they'll have to go and buy a new car.
Hey, maybe that's
if
the
they have
point.
to buy a new car, then of course they should probably not consider an electric car that is prone to getting chewed on.
True, true.
Or of course you can basically do the smart solution and buy a car that's basically at least a decade old.
Yeah.
Or what about the rebuilt cars?
Chop shops?
No, not really
No,
chop shops.
maybe you mean like the ones you build in kits, like the car kits you can get?
Yeah, basically
Well,
that.
kit cars or just basically like repaired, cars that have been repaired with, with new parts.
Yeah. I won't be surprised
I don't-
why people go, let's say, be all drawn to Honda Civics, for example.
I mean, I have a Toyota from it's like 2007. Even though it's almost, geez, at this point, almost 20 years old, it's only got like 77,000 miles on it. Like it's in pretty good condition. I think it's gonna last probably at least 150,000 miles.
I mean,
Those are
if
very
you're...
It will
reliable
without you
stuff like
actually
that.
even trying.
Oh, yeah, the
As long
thing
as you
is...
take care of it, it'll be perfect.
Yeah, for sure.
Joel, I think you're probably asking a little too much from people to take care of equipment.
But then again, it's a Toyota. Of course it's going to last for a very long time.
Yeah, I mean it will.
Yeah, you
Again,
just
but
gotta
of
keep
course,
up
as
with the
with all
fluids and
cars,
stuff.
you still have to look after it on the regular.
Yeah,
Yep.
So
I've seen a
and I
Toyota
don't drive too
completely.
far to other places.
I have seen a Toyota that was utterly decimated by its owner. And
Yeah,
it took
so?
them years to kill it because they stopped taking care of it.
Well, okay, what happened? It was like 300,000 miles over.
No, it just broke down.
Oh.
Ah. Oh yeah, just change the oil. Know how to do that. Brake fluid,
Oh, no.
stuff like that.
No,
just
no
keep
oil
up with it.
change.
If a light pops on, you fix it.
Yeah, no, nothing happened. There was no fixing. That was
Oh,
it.
so
Stopped
when
the
his
water
oil
and
ran
everything.
out, he just let it burn his engine and oh my
Hey,
god.
this was a woman.
Oh.
Oh,
sense.
oh, I see. Women and vehicles, interesting.
That's why they go for EVs.
I mean,
No.
of course, you got a lot of people who go for EVs for other reasons, but hey,
The electric
To be
coffins.
fair, I've had an ex-girlfriend who knew way more about cars than I ever could, so can't say that.
Damn, bro got outperformed by a girl in cars. God damn.
yeah, but I mean, being stupid with cars isn't necessarily lacking car knowledge. There's people who basically made bad financial car decisions and car loans, which is a whole nother big problem entirely.
Well, Joe,
Well, they bought a Jeep.
Joe, you
it
forget
was
about
her-
you
it
forget
was her
about
hobby.
you forget about the fact that there are people that do car modifications and completely fuck up their car.
In India,
Oh, yeah.
in India there was this a single cylinder engine that was produced for this really tiny ass car.
Oh,
And the problem they
Jesus.
had is that a bunch of these vehicles would just explode, not detonate, but would just burst into flames.
No, I think I'd say man basically tried to put a scooter engine into a car, and
Well,
damn.
it turns
Uh-huh.
out
was
what
was
people
was
were
that
doing.
no? But was that the three wheeled little scooter thing that they
No,
tried to?
four wheels.
Okay, and on
What
four
was
wheels.
happening is that
Okay.
they
Oh,
were
one cylinder?
overloading singles. I think it was a single cylinder. Anyway, they overloaded the electrical circuit in there by just adding whatever the fuck they wanted to without paying any attention. So the company that was producing were like, "Yeah, we're just going to put fuses in the car now."
Mm-hmm.
Oh, geez.
Oh goodness, no good.
Well, one of them cracked.
hmm Yeah, stupidity cars for you. But we've got to move on. We have one last thing to go through this week. Oh goodness.
Mm.
All right, here we go. You're gonna have fun with this cancer. We will.
Oh, boy.
Okay, here we go. Gay sheep
Huh?
make their high fashion debut in New York City.
What
I
the
will
fuck?
survive.
I will
Featured
survive.
pieces made with wool from the world's first flock of gay sheep. Wow.
All right.
So
Huh?
this is a statement. Yes, the gay sheep indeed. There's the gay gene. They found it, and now they made all the sheep gay. They're putting
Mhm.
chemicals in the water
And
to
they
turn the
injected the
freaking sheep
sheep
gay.
with chemicals to make the sheep gay. Yes, you're right.
There's a gay
Why?
gene. Family Guy predicted it. They got it right.
Oh, jeez. I mean, you'd make the joke about it being just Greek, but on the other hand, it's like, damn.
Hold on
It's
a
not a
second.
joke.
I think
It's not a joke. Like they did this. Like this is genetic engineering. They discovered the gay gene. So they
And
say.
they went on with it.
Oh, maybe. Let's see what they
All right.
claim here. I don't know if
So
they actually did or not. If that's the bold
let's
claim.
have a read of this. So of course, gay wool from gay sheep. What do you mean wool can be gay? Hmm? So someone in Germany made a wool, you know, made textiles from the first flock of quote unquote gay sheep. Basically, made a partnership with
Mhm.
somebody in New York, created a fashion show, and produced clothing items like this. A picture here.
Of fucking course it would
Okay.
be New York,
It's
because why the fuck wouldn't it?
No,
yes,
no,
you
I
have
mean,
in this picture a wool toga.
Oh,
yeah,
my
and
fucking
this is
The
God.
old
cool.
Romans.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. Like for a fashion show, I think this would be pretty unexpected. Something that like, oh, okay, you're like, this is Roman fashion style, and that's pretty cool. The fact that it's made of a certain material, I think, does reflect on what the artist is trying to do with their whole artistic element of these fashion shows. That's like what they're going for. Like, oh, by the way, it's the gay sheep wool. Oh, gasp! And a Roman's wearing it. Oh, it's part of their whole artistic expression, which is what they're trying to convey there,
Uh-huh.
right?
With this
So,
sort of
what
thing,
about these gay
it makes
sheep?
me
Why are
want
they?
to
How do they know they're
yeah.
gay?
Yeah, makes you
How do they know?
wonder.
I don't
Makes
know.
you
It makes
wonder.
what it actually makes me want to wish for the barbarians to sack Rome once again.
I mean,
Right? Like if they're making the Romans get wearing the gay sheeps, so what would the barbarians be wearing? What's the most straightest animal in the world?
good
Oh,
question.
they would actually be wearing
That's a big
friggin'
question.
primo, leather or something like that.
Yeah, I'm thinking something
Like
robust,
friggin'
right?
thing with
Something manly, like an
pelts.
ox. Like cows aren't gay,
Uh-huh.
right? Like there's some bulls
Uh-huh.
out there that they're wearing the horn helmets. That's what they're doing. The barbarians, hell yeah.
Uh-huh.
They're
You
like,
sure about that?
yeah, screw you
Or
Romans and your baths and your Greco-Roman boy culture. No, thank you, not today. Shabbat shalom. You're gone. Oh, that was Jewish. Whatever.
All right,
something like
so
that.
all
History's a
right,
little complicated.
let's go through. Let's continue on with this story that we've got here. So we have wool for the designs originates, of course, in Germany,
Of
from
course, it fucking would.
done by an openly gay man, rescues quote unquote gay rams, male gay rams that are often slaughtered because they don't procreate.
That
And
doesn't mean they're gay, but okay, I get where he's trying to come from. He's like, oh, maybe they're like me, and they're special. All right, I can see that. Maybe. Okay.
Jesus
So what else
Christ.
did he say? Yeah. Is that it?
Is it it? No.
All right,
Well,
so
what
it's not
would
really
that
more than
ever be
that,
it?
but I'll show you. Okay. All right, here. Of course, here we go. The article continues from here. There's more to this than just what we've seen. The unbelievable pieces. Oh god, the puns are cringe.
Hey,
Jesus.
nice.
Yeah, well, I didn't come up with that. It was the article that came up with that, but you get the point. Inspired by these pieces, inspired by quotation marks fantasy and fetish. Yeah, quote unquote.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry,
Interesting.
but this is
How
getting
do they
even
how do they
better.
use that word? Yeah. What?
Okay, how does this
Fantasy.
get better?
Okay. Fantasy?
Yeah, okay. Fancy and fetish, and this is the outfit that they made with wool.
Jesus
They
Christ.
a
In-
chainmail shirt that's made of wool, with a knitted sword, and
Wow. Okay. Hold up
hmm.
a second. This is actually pretty creative, I have to say.
It is a
Yeah.
little
All
creative
right.
too, but on the other hand, it's kind of
I
like
dig it. Yeah.
yeah, this is like the
It's.
modded Skyrim. This is modded Skyrim.
I mean, it is a little fetishy, I guess, with the skirt shenanigans going on.
no, it's a
Like,
chainmail
I don't.
skirt,
I
and
don't
the
know.
guy's not even the
Yeah.
guy's missing pants that he desperately needs.
That he does. That he desperately needs. Yeah. They didn't have like anything under that.
Yes, let's
This is a
let's.
that's a statement.
The thing is, on the Witcher world, it's fucking cold, and you would not be running around with no fucking pants.
Yeah, but for someone to hand make that, okay, that's impressive. Is it practical? Absolutely not. This is not a fashion
Yeah.
show. It's more like an art show.
It is a thing show
You
that's
know?
of course inspired by
Yeah.
fetishism, and the guy and it's basically a statement that's basically
Oh wait,
says
no, hold on.
What's
that
up?
basically says this. Quote, this is what the guy says is that this fashion collection, quote unquote, proves that being gay is part of nature itself.
Okay.
You know? And the wool from these rams isn't just material; it's a message spun from animals who live freely and are loved.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
I'm sorry, but I'm
that's
getting.
fine.
Anyone else getting like these guys are fucked in the head?
Yep.
Yeah. In
I
fact,
mean, wanting to focus on the sexuality of animals kind of puts it in the line of
It's a dead giveaway.
potentially end up being arrested.
Yeah, it's a dead giveaway at this point.
Yeah. No, I think these guys are just trying to be extra artsy and
they
they
and
don't
make it
know for sure if these animals are homosexual. Just because
right. They
maybe they're not
claim
interested in
okay.
breeding with certain broads of their kind. Maybe
Right, just because,
whatever.
okay, you know, like,
It's
oh, this
also a
sheep is,
statement.
is infertile. We're gonna write it off as gay.
Yeah,
Not
it's also publicity and promoting their crap, so people like us can talk about them.
not only
I
that,
don't see
but
anything
Oh,
else
this thing is very much
more
real,
about it.
unfortunately. In fact, I can even open up the company's official website.
oh fuck it, go for it.
Okay, Rainbow Wool. That's the
Sure.
company that they've that
Sponsor a gay sheep. What the fuck?
yes, that's spearheading
Gay.
this project. Gay sheep.
Oh my god.
They're saying, okay, this is their claim. Did you know that about 1 in 12 sheep is gay? We're not just talking
No,
about camps.
no one knows that.
It's not even
Yeah.
a proven statistic.
1 in 12 sheep are gay. That's so funny. I've never heard that before. Oh my god, is this real? Come on, this has to be a joke, right?
I think these people
This
like
is
sincerely
real.
believe that they're making a statement with this project, like they're making
No.
a science stand for gayness and
Statement.
people can be gay.
A fucking
This
statement.
is goofy. No, man, this is some goofy stuff.
Well, it is goofy, but it's also just what the heck are these people on?
Exactly. Like, what the fuck?
Well, it's going to be a selling point, and you're going to have a certain portion of the population who are going to buy. Sorry, I'm going to want to buy this sort of wool. It's like, okay, good. Just make sure it's thoroughly washed.
Oh, it's
I
so
mean,
funny.
they did mention there's going to be like a fetish gear too, so that's also a given.
Oh yeah, maybe that's what it's really for. It's supposed to adhere to that kind of a thing. Yeah.
Yes,
And
because like,
hopefully it's thoroughly washed after it's worn because, yikes.
not to mention the fact too, like you wouldn't walk in the mall with like fetish gear on, would you?
Unfortunately, there are
You'd be
people in this
surprised.
world that would.
You can see it. Yeah, I've seen it.
Good lord.
Well,
Oh,
it depends on what you say about fetish gear, because that could be subjective. People could see like ears and a tail as fetish gear per se.
like the cat girl,
Right?
like headphones and whatnot.
Maybe. Or like a collar, something like that. People wear collars and stuff in public. I've seen that a lot. So
The
Right. Now,
chokers.
the
Yes, I've
most
I
seen
don't
those
know.
too.
interesting.
Yeah,
Okay,
stuff like
so
that.
we have to answer the most important question about this gay wool stuff. When is this item going to make a big appearance at a FurCon?
Good question. Probably very
Or
soon.
is it gonna is Rainbow Wool gonna basically go up and sell their start a vendor's table at say Eurofurence in Germany?
Probably, but I would not be surprised.
I don't think they're going to target the furry community. I mean, that would be a bit of a disconnect for what they're doing, but
No.
Don't
I
be
mean,
It
surprised.
could be.
if you really
Yeah.
think about it, both them and the furry community have in common is a big vocal prominence for the gay shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yes, it's like real animal products versus synthetic animal products. Notwithstanding, furries will lap it up because it's gay.
That's one big part of it.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Sadly, yeah.
We truly live in
But
a
the fact that
society.
they have to use that as a hook, not the love of anthropomorphism, right? It's not like they're using a furry character or trying to make something that furries would use to embody their own personas. It's more something along the lines of, "Oh, if you're gay, join us." It's more along that kind of mindset, which I'm not. I don't really like that.
Yeah.
So if it's more of the rainbow flag stuff going on, like, nah, I would stick more along the lines of like art and animals and stuff.
Yep, because that's pretty much a dead giveaway.
Yeah, they're straying from that. You're like, all right, well,
Yeah,
Hmm.
and of course, this is the sort of thing that's going to make an appearance at your local friggin' Pride parade.
No, yeah.
oh, most
Well,
definitely.
yeah.
I really can't wait till you have some idiot turn around and start throwing like red paint people wearing this sort of thing and saying wool is
Ah,
murder, wool is murder.
do not be surprised. Do not be surprised.
Of course, the next thing is for them, the next logical step to all of this is for them to be dyed in rainbows.
Which at some point would not be any surprise.
Yeah. All right. So I believe we have reached the end of the show with the time we've got. So what's quick closing statement that you'll make for the events of this week?
Well, I mean, the shit we've seen. I mean, it's no surprise, but even then, I mean, we're pretty much surprised, right?
Yeah, there is no end to the craziness and the depravity and the overactive imaginations that people are capable of.
Mm-hmm.
I disagree with that. It's nice to see where the bar is going these days.
Pretty much, yeah.
Evira.
Well, I'm not sure if what Netflix is doing is illegal because that seems pretty darn bonkers that they're able to acquire so many properties and what
Here's
they're willing or able to do with it is rather
right.
impressive.
Here's the thing. I should have basically said that this deal hasn't gone through just yet. But and of course
Okay,
there will be
that's what I
pushback.
was not sure about.
Yeah, there will be pushback to this deal.
I mean,
How
it's just pretty much a monopoly. It's a monopoly on entertainment, right? And of course,
Yeah.
that's bound to naturally have drawbacks to it.
Yeah, when it comes to the whole Franklin memes, I think that it is absolutely hilarious, and I'm glad that Franklin is more along the lines of the right wing patriot hero, even though he's from Canada. I
Well,
remember growing up with
here's
Franklin,
the
and this is
thing.
very nostalgic for a lot of millennials and stuff like that. So I think it's super awesome that he's kind of like
Yeah, I mean,
well,
in that
whoever
whole
gets
group
on them,
of like
whoever
peasants.
pounces first, basically controls the memes.
well, not to mention the
Yeah,
fact that
well, I mean, we know that the left can't meme, so it's just great that we got Franklin.
true,
I
but
mean,
then
the
That's
right
awesome.
has Franklin, the right has Pepe.
well, yeah, I mean, like I was about to say that Franklin himself he became pretty much another Pepe the Frog, which again, no, that's what Pepe used to be way back then. Not to mention well the fact that he's Canadian, and well, of course, he is not taught. He is not sorry about that.
Right.
Nice. All right, Evira. Anything else?
No.
Perfect. Okay. And Noble.
Who would have think that a gay catwalk would have turned around and lost someone their job?
Well, are they surprised?
I want to see Rupert getting memed next for the
On Twitter, yeah.
US. Rupert, 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 Rupert.
It probably will. Don't be surprised if it ends up happening.
The US government is literally on fire right now in the meme game.
Although I do question whether or not companies might start suing
Oh no. I mean,
people creating AI
they
memes.
try, but so far, all they've done is either like stay silent or disavow them. Like they've memed Pokemon, they've memed Franklin, they've memed Halo.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing
And
is
dude, and the
sacred.
reaction has been really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, which is good as well too. But on the other hand, I mean, with AI and everything, that's something like we all should have expected by now. I'd say.
Yeah, you can make a meme of everything so fast with just in the press of a button.
No, my dude. I did not expect AI to be as powerful as it is. It has been freaking bonkers, man. Like, I drew this picture of a lizard, and I just all I did was I asked it to animate it and catch a fly, and it turned into like a story. Like it turned to like real. It was
Alrighty.
crazy
Okay,
bonkers stuff, dude.
a quick one here for you before we do go. So yes, this was
Oh,
the original sketch.
Okay, so this is
Yeah.
this is my original drawing, right, of my lizard, and I said, yeah, catch a fly, and look at this.
Yeah, just take a look.
It
Take a note of
becomes
the of the level of detail here. It's still like a rough storybook like,
right.
pencil sketch.
Yeah.
And
Did you?
yeah,
You,
then
you,
after,
you didn't show the
yeah,
video, did you, Xavier?
Well, that's the image I drew, and then I asked it to like animate him and like catch a fly and stuff. And Joel, I don't know if you can like play that on here.
Sure,
yeah,
go for
yeah,
it.
do
Oh
go.
my goodness, that's look at this. What the heck? So what? It's like I can't believe it. How good this is.
Like, if I were to ask an artist right now to like animate this image I made, they would be like, "Okay, sure, it'll cost you like such and such how many hundreds of dollars, and you gotta wait like 3 months." And but this is not just replicating my art style; it like is my art style, but like it came to life and moved. That is something
Mm-hmm.
that no human could possibly do, and this rendered in like 15 seconds. That really freaked me out because at that moment I knew that like no person can compete with that. Like, what? Imagine asking an animator, "Hey, can you make me a 6-second video of this character doing such and such, like tomorrow?" They'd be like, "Nah, that's impossible. I can't do that." "Okay, Grok, here's an image. Make me 10 different videos of this character doing all these different things for free."
Mm-hmm.
"Okay, sure. I'll do it in like 20 seconds." Like, what the bunkers? That's
Mm-hmm.
where I think AI is getting out of control, man. Like, I don't know. I think we're cooked. I feel bad for aspiring animators. If they can take something like this and they can do anything. Like,
Yep,
why pay for it?
that's true. That
Goodness.
is very much true.
All right.
It's still a fun and useful tool, though. I mean, I'm pretty glad that I found it, so I'm still going to be playing around. Aside from
But,
that, that's
but
all else I got to
Exactly.
say. And hope everyone
but
has
then
a
again,
fun and awesome night.
oh well.
That's all.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
indeed. As always, you can find our episodes on Podbean, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, TuneIn, Flutter FM, iHeartRadio, BitChute, and more. And of course, thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed that as much as we did making it. That's all we've
Anyway,
got for the week. Farewell, and until next time.
and until then.
Bye.